Welcome to a spine-chilling tour of Texas. In the next moments, we reveal the 10 most haunted places in Texas, where tragic histories, restless spirits, and eerie legends come to life. Dare to step into the shadows. Top 10 haunted places in Texas. Top 10. Old White Sanitarium. The Old White Sanitarium in Wichita Falls is the stuff of nightmares, a decrepit asylum whose dark history has birthed some of the most disturbing ghost stories in Texas. Once a bustling facility where desperate souls sought solace, the building now stands abandoned, its crumbling corridors echoing with the screams of a tormented past. Rumors persist that the facility was a site of unethical experiments and inhumane treatments, where patients suffered in silence before their lives were extinguished. Visitors brave enough to explore report hearing the anguished cries of children, sudden bursts of laughter that send shivers down the spine, and inexplicable occurrences like flickering lights and doors that slam shut without warning. Shadows dance along the walls, and some claim to have seen spectral figures gathered, as if in a morbid seance. Paranormal enthusiasts have captured eerie recordings of disembodied voices, suggesting that the tortured souls remain trapped within these walls. The Old White Sanitarium is a stark reminder of a bygone era of suffering, a place where the echoes of the past are not merely memories, but living, haunting entities that defy time. Top 9. White Rock Lake, Dallas. White Rock Lake in Dallas is shrouded in local legends and steeped in a history of grim events. This tranquil body of water conceals a darker side, known particularly for the spectral figure dubbed the Lady of the Lake. For decades, residents have recounted eerie encounters near its misty shores, glimpses of a forlorn woman emerging from the water on moonlit nights. Her sad eyes and graceful drifting form seem to be a silent plea for help, or perhaps a warning to those who dare disturb her eternal vigil. Visitors claim to have witnessed her vanishing just as quickly as she appears, leaving behind an unsettling chill that clings to the night air. Stories abound of mysterious drownings and unsolved tragedies that have left restless souls lingering in the shadows. The rustle of water against the banks, coupled with the soft whisper of a woman's lament, creates an atmosphere where the boundary between life and death blurs. Whether you believe these accounts or not, a visit to White Rock Lake is an invitation to confront the mysteries of the past, a place where every ripple might conceal the echo of lost souls. Top 8. Hotel Galvez. Hotel Galvez, one of Galveston Island's oldest landmarks, exudes an eerie charm that belies its stately beauty. This historic hotel is infamous for its unsettling energy, especially in room 505, a chamber that many guests find impossible to endure. Visitors have reported an inexplicable scent of gardenias permeating the halls, a fragrance that heralds the presence of the lovelorn lady. Legend holds that she met a tragic end after hanging herself in despair when her beloved husband was lost at sea, and her spirit now roams the corridors in search of solace. Guests have experienced doors creaking open on their own, sudden cold drafts, and even the sound of soft weeping echoing late at night. Shadows seem to flit along the walls, and inexplicable lights flicker in empty hallways, as if the past is desperately trying to make itself known. Paranormal investigators have captured fleeting images of a spectral figure near the 5th floor, and many who've dared to spend a night in room 505 have left in haste, their hearts pounding with fear. Hotel Galvez remains a testament to a haunted legacy, a place where beauty and sorrow intermingle in the ghostly embrace of the past. Top 7. Emily Morgan Hotel, San Antonio. Standing in the shadow of the Alamo, The Emily Morgan Hotel in San Antonio is a Gothic masterpiece hiding a sinister secret. Once a medical facility, this building housed a psychiatric ward and a morgue, leaving behind a legacy of sorrow and restless spirits. Guests have witnessed ghostly apparitions in their rooms, their reflections showing figures that do not belong. The 3rd, 7th, 9th, 11th, and 12th floors are particularly active, with reports of wine bottles sliding off tables, bathroom doors slamming shut, and dark, faceless figures lurking in the corners. Elevators seem to have a mind of their own, repeatedly stopping on floors where no guests are staying. Some have awoken in the dead of night to find an E. Top 6. Yorktown Memorial Hospital. Once a sanctuary for the sick and dying, the Yorktown Memorial Hospital is now a festering ground for spirits lost in the void between life and death. Established in the 1940s and abandoned in 1988, this hospital's walls have absorbed decades of suffering, fear, and untimely deaths. One of its most well-known spirits is that of TJ, a man who died of a heroin overdose at the hospital's doorstep, his body left undiscovered until morning. His restless soul now lingers, known for mischievously pinching women who enter. The spirits of the hospital's former nuns still guard the premises, violently reacting to visitors with tattoos and piercings. Some claim to have felt phantom hands choking them. Disembodied voices, flickering shadows, and sudden, freezing temperatures are common occurrences here. Entering Yorktown Memorial Hospital is not for the faint of heart. It is a descent into pure terror. Top 5. Presidio La Bahia. The echoes of war still reverberate through Presidio La Bahia in Goliad, Texas. Founded in 1721, this fortress bore witness to some of the most gruesome battles of the Texas Revolution, including the infamous Goliad Massacre, where hundreds of prisoners were executed. The blood of the fallen stains the earth, and their tormented spirits remain bound to the land. Visitors report hearing the anguished cries of soldiers, the phantom sounds of gunfire, and the eerie clang of swords clashing in an invisible battle. Some have seen the translucent figures of soldiers standing guard, their eyes hollow and empty. Others have been touched by unseen hands, a chilling reminder that the dead do not rest easily here. The Presidio is more than just a historic site. It is a place where the past refuses to die. Top 4. The Magnolia Hotel. The Magnolia Hotel in Seguin, Texas, is a relic of the past, a time-worn structure that harbors a host of spirits unwilling to move on. Built in 1840, this once glorious hotel became a haven for criminals, outlaws, and lost souls. With at least 13 restless spirits calling this place home, the paranormal occurrences here are relentless. Doors slam violently, unseen figures whisper in guests' ears, and ghostly apparitions manifest in the mirrors. After its 2013 restoration, the supernatural activity escalated to terrifying new heights. Visitors report feeling an icy breath against their skin, shadows darting through dimly lit corridors, and spectral hands gripping their arms. The hotel has been featured on multiple ghost-hunting television shows, solidifying its reputation as one of America's most haunted locations. For those who seek a true encounter with the otherworldly, the Magnolia Hotel is a nightmare waiting to unfold. Top 3. Bragg Road, Saratoga. Deep within the darkened woods of East Texas lies Bragg Road, also known as the Ghost Road, a place where the veil between the living and the dead is perilously thin. Travelers who dare to drive down this old logging road at night report witnessing an unexplainable phenomenon, a floating orb of light that flickers in the distance, moving closer, yet never revealing its true form. Legends tell of a railroad worker, brutally decapitated in a tragic accident, forever searching for his missing head with a lantern in hand. Witnesses claim the eerie glow shifts erratically, sometimes vanishing before their eyes, only to reappear behind them. Others tell of a chilling presence, an invisible force that brushes against them with an icy grip. Some who have ventured too far claim to have heard footsteps crunching the gravel behind them, only to turn and find no one there. Top 2. The Jefferson Hotel. Jefferson, Texas, is a town steeped in history and hauntings. Among its many spectral sights, the Jefferson Hotel stands as a sinister beacon of paranormal activity. Guests checking in often find themselves checking out before dawn, unable to endure the relentless torment of unseen forces. Objects levitate, furniture shifts in the dead of night, and disembodied voices whisper from the darkness. Some unfortunate visitors have reported being locked in their rooms by invisible hands, their desperate cries for help swallowed by the eerie silence. The sounds of children's laughter echo through the hallways, though no living children have ever been present. Shadows dance along the walls, moving with an unnatural awareness, and the sensation of unseen eyes watching from the corners sends shivers down the spines of all who enter. The Jefferson Hotel is not just a place to rest. It is a place where the past refuses to be forgotten. Top 1. Bowers Mansion. A grand Victorian estate with an elegant facade, Bowers Mansion in Palestine, Texas, is more than just a historic landmark. It is a house of horror, a tomb of restless souls. For over 140 years, this mansion has witnessed an unrelenting cycle of death, tragedy, and the supernatural. In the 1950s, the mansion's owner, Mr. Bowers, was gripped by a madness that led him to murder his beloved wife, Mary, in cold blood. As the authorities closed in, he took his own life within the home's darkened halls. To this day, visitors report chilling whispers calling their names, doors slamming shut on their own, and the silhouette of a man looming in the upstairs windows. Some say Mary's ghost still roams the corridors, eternally trapped in her final moments of terror. Paranormal investigators who have dared to enter speak of an overwhelming sense of dread, as if the walls themselves remember the blood spilled within them.